Hello and welcome back to another episode of Resident Evil HD Remaster. It's been a couple of weeks since I did the last videos, so I'm going to take a few seconds to just remember where we got up to and see what is next on the menu for us. So, we had just done the... We just got the shotgun... no, we just got the bazooka, hadn't we? Grenade launcher. Bazooka. Stick that back in there. Some more kerosene. And armor key. Okay, let's have a look. Where else we need to go then? Still a couple of locked doors around here. Could probably try these. I can't remember which ones are open and which ones aren't. That's first floor. Yes. Still plenty of red to explore on the map. And undiscovered. Okay. Okay, let's head over to the east side of the mansion. There's plenty of red there. And that's where we got the grenade launcher last time, so it stands to reason that there are rooms over that side that are in desperate need of exploration. So let me just remind myself what key type is over here. Oh, we use the armor key here. Well then, when in Rome. We will take the battery pack. Okay. I've got a room here. Toasty! A nice toasty going. Break out the marshmallows. Take the mag. Well then. Keeper's Diary. Possibly the most famous file in this game. May 9th, 1998. Played poker tonight with Scott and Elias from security and Steve from research. Steve was the big winner, but I think he was cheating, scumbag. May 10th. One of the higher-ups assigned me to take care of a new creature. Looks like a skinned gorilla. Feeding instructions were to give it live animals. When I threw in a pig, the creature seemed to play with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before it actually started eating. May 11th. At around 5 AM, Scott woke me up. Scared the shit out of me too. He was wearing a protective suit. He handed me another one and told me to put it on. Said there'd been an accident in the basement lab. I just knew something like this would happen. Those bastards in research never sleep, even on holiday. May 12th. I've been wearing the damn spacesuit since yesterday. My skin's getting grimy and feels itchy all over. Goddamn dogs have been looking at me funny, so I decided not to feed them today. Screw 'em. May 13th. Went to the infirmary because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on it and told me I didn't need to wear the suit anymore. All I want to do is sleep. May 14th. Found another big blister on my foot this morning. I ended up dragging my foot all the way down to the dog's pen. They were quiet all day, which is weird. Then I realised some of them had escaped. Maybe this is their way of getting back at me for not feeding them the last 3 days. If anybody finds out, I'll have my head handed to me. May 16th. Rumours going around that researcher who tried to escape the estate last night was shot. My entire body feels hot and itchy, and I'm sweating all the time now. I scratched the swelling on my arm, and a piece of rotten flesh just dropped off. What the hell's happening to me? May 19th. Fever gone, but itchy. Today, hungry, and eat doggy food. May 21. Itchy, Scott came. Ugly face, so killed him. Tasty. Itchy, tasty. Well, that is, like I said, probably one of the more famous files in the entire series. Just watching the documented decline of mental state of that poor guy. It's files like that make these games really, really rich in its storytelling. I think I'd love to see like more side stories about incidental characters and what they actually went through. I think somebody online actually turned that diary into a short film. I'll see if I can find the link for that. Actually, I think it was. I remember it being quite good. This must be the poor guy. Get off. Bleeding out. If you don't see the blood straight away, another way to tell if something is still alive in this is if it's just pulling the aim button. If it's still alive, she should turn around and automatically aim at it. Now that kerosene. I can't touch his body. I don't think I'll need to come back here anyway, so yeah, it's clear. So we don't need to worry about torching his corpse. So this was locked from the other side, wasn't it? Cool, so that's unlocked. We've got a shortcut back through to this place now. Old side door here, see what's going on. There's an inscription here. A tiger glowing with blue and yellow light. Let's take a quick trip back to the save room. We are just going to... Where am I looking? Take a bit of blue light. There's a kerosene tank in here. No, it was in another room, wasn't it? Just fill that up while we're here as well. Make sure we've got a good supply. I think this is the last refill from this one. So that can be a bit of a challenge in these games, just remembering which rooms contain which items if you're unable to take them straight away. I am going to go ahead and use some blue light here. And be rewarded with some shotties. So be on the lookout for yellow. We need a yellow gem. You can't come in, Dave. You can't. Move on. Oh, I remember this room. I'm not going to pump the water just yet. And we need to make yet another trip back to the save room. Remember in the last episode, I think we picked something up that might just help us there. I am sure there is an efficient route in which to play this game. So if there are any veterans watching this, they're probably cursing at me right now for backtracking to and fro. But hey, it's been a while since I played this, so I'm just here to enjoy it, have a bit of fun. It is Gamescom this week, so hopefully we will be getting a fresh look at Resident Evil 9, maybe some actual solid gameplay, potentially a release of a playable demo, have a look at. Very excited. Very, very excited. So I'm going to go ahead and use this plant chemical in this water. And now we'll pump it. Oh, red or green? Well, red's always a nice safe colour, isn't it? Flailing. This game really wants us to have herbs. Ooh. We've got a death mask. Anybody remember where those go? I think I do. We'll go and place this back in the safe room? Is there a closer one, actually, to where we wanted to head? Yeah, over that side. So if we come out, go through that hall, back through the dog corridor, that'll bring us to it. Okay. Just a little bit of a trek. Dave's brought a friend. I think we'll ignore them for now. Oh, we'll go this way. Anybody jump? It's okay, you can tell me if you did. We're all friends here. Nice echoey footfalls. Hopefully this corridor remains clear. Nope. Damn, that organist is really earning his money. Or hers, let's not assume. I was actually thinking the other day about how, Jill... Oh, hold on. Yeah, I can run past these geezers. Everybody's trying to get in. It must be cold outside. Yeah, I was thinking the other day about how Jill is, supposed to be sort of an easy mode in this game. But I wonder if they were to remake this game in 2025 and beyond, whether they actually do that again, because I suppose it sort of has an undertone of women need a little bit of extra help, don't they? Let's give her 2 extra item slots and have Barry rescue her when she gets herself into trouble. Wasn't a thought at the time they made this, but yeah, I do wonder if they'd stick to that. Because Jill is an absolute badass in her own right. I think be interesting to see if they did decide to remake this game again at some point in the future, whether they actually make Jill a hard mode character. That'd be pretty cool. Got some incendiary shells there. Oh, I only got 1 charge of kerosene off that last one as well. Doing okay for handgun ammo. Got a couple of first aid sprays. We'll load these into the chest because these can be accessed anywhere. Fun thing about the chest and inventory systems in these games as well is for some people it becomes a mini game in its own right. Like if you're a little bit particular in how you like to store things, it becomes a bit of an item management and a tidy as you go mini game. Resident Evil 4 is particularly famed for that. Okay, so we should have 2 charges of kerosene here. Do we go for a save? Yeah, let's go for a save because there's a few more evil residents in the mansion now. Safety first. Left you some bullets in the room on the right. Feel free to use them if you manage to get yourself in trouble. Barry. Gee, thanks, Barry. Oh! Got ourselves a crimson boy. He did not want to get toasty. Pop. He's got a splitting headache. Am I right? No? Anyone? We use the armor key. Staghead. More herbs. More doors. No, let's just leave it a minute. Let's explore the rest of the room and got ink ribbons. More herbs. Beginning to wonder what experiments was actually going on in this place. All these leafy plants everywhere. What exactly were they growing here? Use the lockpick. Barry.
Jill.
Barry, I didn't mean to get you that excited.
Right. Anyway, you should read this.
Can I just say, why did Barry lock himself in that room if we had to lockpick our way in? Anyway, researcher's will. A letter is slipped inside. The top part of the letter is torn off. The rest of the letter is legible. Alma, I've tried to survive only to see you again, but my efforts only delayed the inevitable. I am infected, and there is no cure for what will follow, except to end my life before I lose the only thing that separates me from them. My love for you. In an hour, I'll have entered my eternal sleep where there is peace. Please understand. Please know that I am sorry. Martin Crackhorn.
What do you make of it?
Well, I guess we were right about this mansion being quite unnatural.
You have a way with understatements.
Where's the part that's torn off?
Well, my only guess is that it was the most important part and somebody didn't want anyone to see it. Let's continue our investigation.
The dialogue's always been hammy in this game. Lure of a bee. Just leave that there a second. I'm not going to press any switches until I've investigated the room fully. A hook as well. So we've got a hook and a lure. And a bee specimen. Water tank smells like something once lived in there. Perhaps someone was using it to raise some kind of creature. Right, there might be a bit of back and forth in here. I'm going to take this lure. I thought I'd be able to combine it. Right, let's just go back to the save room. I'm going to dump a bunch of stuff. Bit clear in these corridors for the time being, so let's get rid of them. And we'll just dump those as well, because we've got 5 in the weapon itself, and plenty of handgun on us. So we should be okay, should anything pop up. It's good that so far there never seems to be too much distance between a save room and ourselves. Is this room we need to go in, isn't it? So there's not too much backtracking. Right. Take the fish hook. Right, we've got lure of a bee. Put the lure with the rest of the lures. No, we need to put the specimen with the rest of the specimens. Now let's press it. Ooh. Uh-oh. I mean, that's a hell of a bee. I'll stamp it. Hold on. I do not promote cruelty to bees. I love bees. Okay, so we got... Oh, so what did we get there? That looks... like... yeah, that looks windy to me. Also the fact that it said wind crest. Got a couple of extra slots, so let's go and get those items from that room as well. Take those back down to the save. To the chest. So they can magically teleport across the mansion to the next save room I need them in. First aid spray. I think it's usually good practice to try and keep at least one healing item on you at all times, but I don't think we're doing too badly at the minute. There's not been much calls for it. Perhaps I should have put it on hard difficulty after all. Another new room. Yet more. Oh, we've been here before, haven't we? It's not a new room at all. That's where we got the map from. And it was locked. And with the helmet, yes. Okay, well, let's go and put these items in the chest downstairs. Yeah, we're not looking too bad here. Probably don't need that broken shotgun anymore. So we got Barry rescued. We're not looking too bad for supplies. Got the grenade launcher. Still got plenty of shells. Bring those with me again, actually. Yeah, so we're still on the hunt for a missing music sheet. And we will find out where that is, hopefully, in the next episode. Thank you again for watching. I hope you're enjoying the journey so far. And I will see you in the next video. So long.